Catechesis Explained is brought to you by Paulines Publications Africa. Paulines Publications Africa is an activity of the Daughters of St. Paul, an international religious congregation using the press, radio, TV and films to spread the gospel message and to promote the dignity of all people. Listen to the Catechism of the Catholic Church, explained today from www.paulinesafrica.org. Today, our Catechism begins with the relationship between Jesus and Adam and Eve. You may ask, what has Jesus to do with Adam and Eve? Does Jesus belong to the family of Adam and Eve? To answer these questions, we will be guided by the articles of the Catechism of the Catholic Church, numbers 396 to 421.
Adam and Eve were created by God as the first humans. They could think. They could also choose freely what they wanted to do. That is why the Bible says we are made in the image of God. We believe that Jesus is fully human. Just like each of us, he can trace his ancestors all the way back to Adam and Eve. Jesus as a man had to share the same kind of being that his ancestors did. He is of the family of Adam and Eve. Jesus could think. Jesus could choose between right and wrong and do what he wanted to do. He had free will. We share these gifts too. We are human. Jesus is also human. Adam and Eve had wonderful gifts. Besides thinking and free will, God gave them power over all the other creatures he had made. Satan was jealous. He tried to steal Adam and Eve away from God, and he nearly won. The devil got Eve to eat from a fruit tree that God had said she must not touch. Satan lied, saying she and Adam would be like God if they both ate. They did eat, and sin entered the world. They did not obey God. This was bad for us too. We share being human like them. We also share the human nature they spoiled. It was fair to punish Adam, Eve, and Satan, and God did so. But he also cursed Satan. I will make you and the woman, our children and yours, enemies. A child shall strike at your head, and you shall strike at his heel. While on earth, Jesus often called himself Son of Man. In St. Mark's Gospel, he spoke of his coming death 3 times. Each time he named himself Son of Man. He did so again when he was on trial. The chief priest asked, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of the Blessed One?" Jesus answered, "I am, and you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of the power and coming on the clouds of heaven." Jesus is God and man. Things to remember. God created us in his image and likeness, men and women. This is a source of our human dignity. Jesus belongs to the family of Adam and Eve. He is a true man. Jesus also said he was a son of God, but he loved the name Son of Man. It meant he obeyed his Father by becoming man. We believe that the child of the woman who struck the head of the serpent is Jesus.
And that is it for today on Catechesis Explained, through the simplified text taken from the Journey of Faith, number 1, a book published by Paulines Publications Africa. Remember, you can access this book and other materials on catechesis by visiting our website www.paulinesafrica.org.